Welcome. Have you ever wondered how millionaires are able to make so much money, so much financial, and so much success in their life with their limited time and energy, which every one of us has in the same manner? Isn't it true? How they are able to move out of the chaos. This entire world is filled with so much voices, so much information, so many things. We are moving towards so many in the philosophy of having more. And this more and more stuff is giving us, is taking away those really important things that really are important to us. And not only those things, these millionaire minds are also able to move out of this chaos and at the same time are able to make the right decisions. Have you wondered how they do it? Well, they have a very specific set of mindsets and they have a very specific common patterns which they work on. And in today's video, I'll be talking about all those patterns, mindsets that can help you create that kind of clarity which helps you to prioritize on all those things that are really important to you. And you make great wonders out of it. So for all those people who are seriously interested to create the right amount of fun, of success that they want to create in their life, continue watching this video. For those who are just looking it for entertainment, you can just have a look anyway. But my whole aim is to build a community of all those people who are serious towards creating their exact amount of success that they wish to create in their life. And this video would really help them understand how the millionaire people are able to create the success that they wish to have. Awesome. If you want to go along with it, just write ready to learn on the comment box. Great. So this is just an extension of the video that I did previously, that was in terms of get more by doing less. And if any one of you have not seen that, you can go back into my profile or on the Facebook group and you can access this video from there. So in this part, I'll be focusing upon the goals, how the millionaire mind are able to focus through goals, and which gives them the capability to move out of the chaos and help them have a guide that helps them to make the right decisions so that they prioritize and do and achieve those things that they really want to have. Awesome. Great. Let's jump into it. First thing is that all these millionaire mind have a very good long-term neuron systems. What does that mean? They have a very good clarity of their future. What is it that they want to achieve? They have got their own why statement. This why statement really helps them to guide in context of what is it that they are trying to contribute in the world and what is the impact that they want to create through their actions. So it goes something beyond your objective of making money. They are more into a context and a framework of what is the impact that they wish to create through their life energy. And that not only helps them to create the success that they wish to have, but also it gives them a right quantity of enthusiasm and energy to keep going and keep doing it in the flow, the manner which is required. We often, I'm sure you might also have faced that challenge in terms of you might have started something but you get unmotivated or demotivated over the period and you stop doing it. I have been into that situation, and many of us are having the same problem. If you're having the same issue, just write same issue. Awesome. So what these millionaire people do is they define a strong vision, mission, and a value statement. These are a really powerful guide. As I told you in the previous video, these are like the Dhruv Tara, the Polaris star, who guides you in terms of confusions, in chaos, and helps you make the right decisions. So I won't go deep into the mission and the value part. In this video, I'll be more talking about the vision part. Great. Let's go and take one of the case studies. So the case study that I'll be taking is of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs I'm sure I idolize Steve Jobs, and he was among the millionaire people, and he had one of the innovative minds in the world. And I truly mentor him, and we still take the guidance in that context. So the case study that I wish to take in this part is also of Steve Jobs. So let's see what is the vision that Steve Jobs had for his company laid back in 1980s.
Our customers want to know who is Apple and what is it that we stand for. But Apple's about something more than that. Apple at the core, its core value, is that we believe that people with passion can change the world for the better. That's what we believe. A lot of things have changed. The market's a totally different place than it was a decade ago. And Apple's totally different, and Apple's place in it is totally different. And believe me, the products and the distribution strategy and the manufacturing are totally different, and we understand that. But values and core values, those things shouldn't change. We wanted to find a way to communicate this. And what we have is something that I am very moved by. It honors those people who have changed the world. Some of them are living, some of them are not. The theme of the campaign is Think Different. It's the people, honoring the people who think different and who move this world forward. And it is what we are about. It touches the soul of this company.
So, you see what was the vision, how he was passionate about having those people and encouraging those people who were the change makers. And he stood strongly before that. And eventually, the kind of vision that he made for his company was something like this: to make a contribution to the world by making tools for the mind that advance humankind. As you can see, this is a very general 10,000 feet above vision, but it shows clearly what is the impact and what is the contribution that he and through his Apple company wanted to create in this world. And that was the thing that motivated him, that made him understand what is it that he needs to focus upon. And through this vision, he was able to create a guide for himself, a set of rules, which we'll talk about in their value statement in the coming videos. Through those rules, he was able to make decisions very effectively, because those rules was very simply aligned with his mission statement. So as you see, you also need to have a clear vision, and you need to go beyond your financial goal success. You need to look at what are those impacts, what are the contributions that you want to make in the world. and what are those changes that you want to bring in this world. All the successful people have done that. You take any influencer, be it Mahatma Gandhi, be it Steve Jobs, be it any specific one that you can think of, they were strongly moved from their vision, and they had very clear vision in context of what they want to achieve and how they want to do it. So the next question that comes is, what does it really do? This vision statements help you with three specific ideas. First is it guides you out of from the chaos. As I told you, this world is full of more and more stuff, and it's getting bigger and more complicated. Our whole phenomenon of moving towards more has been taking us with those important things that really matters, and our whole attention span has been moved to so many things. So through a vision statement, it gives you an enlightenment, a light of guiding star that shows how or what are those things that you need to focus on, and what are those things that you need to prioritize. So the one of the things that it does is it helps you prioritize in your life. So first thing, it motivates you, keeps you motivating, and that motivation is at a very high level. You are not only motivated, you have a energy of enthusiasm and passion, and with that enthusiasm and passion, you are able to create consistency. Very powerful. Second thing is it helps you to make right decisions. As you have a very clear vision, you have a right methodology, you know what are those things that you need to do for achieving those specific areas, and you are able to prioritize it. So having a vision statement is really must have thing to do. If let's talk about who are those people, what about the people who don't have the vision statement? These people are like, I keep using this story, and this is like profoundly impacted me. um, Earl Nightingale, he was one of the greatest authors of 90s, and he had given few really good recordings of personality development, and he has put it the right way. Like if all those person, and he has defined success as success is a continuous achievement of your path towards your goal. So any person who is consistently achieving or moving towards their goal are the people who are really successful. And he gives the idea that all those people who does not have a goal, they are like those ships who have no guide, no captain, no resources, and they just move into the ocean, and ultimately what happens is either they get drained out in any of the beaches, or they fall into the trap of the weather in a cyclone or in a storm, and they ultimately drown into the ocean. So, and I personally feel that I have been into this situation, and for me it was very I'll say very unpeaceful. My mind was always in a state of uneasiness, restlessness. But the moment I had goal in my life, I had my vision, I was able to transform it. I was able to transform my entire life, not in just terms of my profession, but my health, my family, and other things also. And it has done wonders. So it is really important that you have your vision statement. Now let me talk about how can you create your vision statement. And for this, I'll be giving you one really powerful tool. Before I give this tool, let me introduce to a person who has discovered this part. So this is Simon Sinek, and this is a person who is like a world famous author, and he gave his TED talk on why, and that was amazing, and that was like a record break. Even today people go to him and do this stuff. Simon Sneak has his discovered his why, and his why is to inspire people to do things that inspire them, so that together each of us can change our world for better. Isn't it awesome? He has that kind of clarity, and he was able to scale up the entire thing. Now let's come back to the tool that we are talking about. So Simon Sneak talks about why. So what happens is, most of the people operate from what they are doing, how, and then they come to how they are doing about it. Like for example, I can talk about that. If I am a tax consultant, it would be something like I am filing GST returns. And how I'm doing it? I am doing it through my intelligence, through web, through my team, whatever it could be. And then there comes the why, which is often neglected. That why, on the first place, he or she is a consultant, a tax consultant. What is it that they are trying to solve, or what is it that the difference that they want to create through their services? So that is a weak form of influencing or moving into the life. The stronger one that he suggests is from moving from why. Like for the given case, the why for the tax consultant could be, I want to simplify. I want to simplify the tax regime so that people can move forward in their organizational structures. They can move with higher efficiency in their accounting and administrative jobs. So you see, when you come with that why, it makes really sense. And not only this, people also start connecting with you in a different angle. And then he can talk about how he does it through with the help of a well-established team of professionals who are expert in the regime of GST, who are continuously updating themselves so that you can focus on things that really matters to you. And then what are those things that they are doing? They are filing the GST returns, they are filing the audits, they are doing the audits and all those things. Understood? So for you, it is really important that you first come and identify your why. And how you do it is that this why has been, so Simon Sneak talk about finding your why in his book. If you want like additional resource around it, you can go and read his book on finding your why. So just a summary of it, the book talks about, for identifying your personal why, you need to break it into two parts. First part talks about what is the contribution that you want to make in your life, through your life. This contribution could be in terms of anything. And second is, what is the impact on others that you want to create, or what is the change in this world that you want to create through your contributions. So these contributions comes from your passion, your skills, your experience, and when you connect it with people's side, you see it getting amplified. It is a really powerful tool. So when it talks about using this powerful tool, how to find your guiding star, there are these two simple questions that you need to ask yourself. First, what do you want to contribute to the world? Once you identify it, go deeper into your experiences. Go into those memories where you felt like really moved, and those stories that you even still remember, those lessons that you still remember, where you did something and it really and it made you feel really awesome, really good, moved. So when you go back to those stories, you'll see what was those contributions that you were making in those people's life. and how it made you felt the way it was. And once you identify your contribution, then make like a verbal thing in this. Second thing that you need to ask is, what impact or change do you wish to create in this world? In this part you show what is the impact that is happening in the other people's life with your contribution, and make sure you use action points. Don't go into making it like a good vision or vision part of it. Go on more on verbs, on the action parts, on seeing what is it that you did and what is the impact which happened. Go more deeper and clearly into it. So once you go deeper into these questions, you will be able to identify your why. Wasn't it awesome? I hope this gives you a clarity in terms of how does the millionaire mind operates. These millionaire people have a very strong connection to their vision. And once they have this vision, they are able to make the right decisions. They are able to prioritize their life and move out of the chaos and achieve the desired level of success which they want to achieve. So go and ask yourself these two questions, and it will be really awesome. So for all those people who really like this video, you can join to my Facebook community of Digital Coach Mastermind, where I'll be talking about some of the serious things in terms of how to make more money, how to get more customers in your business, how to become an expert in the field that you are, and lot other stuff. And for those who are already there in my group and watching it, just put down comments beneath this video. Ask questions. You have any queries, you can talk about it. You need any clarifications, just comment on it. I'll personally go through it and answer your comments. Until next time, Piyush signing off. Have a great day.